Hola, compadres. Get rid of this gum. Hola, compadres. Welcome back to the channel. We are officially on our last adventure of the year. I've got the hot tent up. I tried to film a bit of setting up, but the weather is terrible out here. It comes and goes. We're dealing with about an average of 25, 30 mile an hour winds outside of the forest, and the 50 mile an hour gusts are definitely making their way into the park here. So battled it out, was well worth it. I have the tent set up. I'm very happy with how it looks. We got ourselves all squared away on the inside, finally. And I'm just gonna hang out, just chill for a minute. I have been busting my ass for about the last hour and some change getting everything squared away here. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. We are hot tent camping in the wind, rain, snow, whatever else Mother Nature can throw at us for the next 24 hours. Try our best to survive, huh? We got the hot tent going. This is the Naturehike Kota 6/8 person tent. If you're a real savage, people could sleep. You can take this inner net out and have this whole thing wide open to sleep in if you wanted to. It's not really my style. But we got the stove going. This is the new wood stove I just bought with 2 windows on it. Makes it really dope so that when you put it this way in the tent, you get a lot of extra light from it. Of course, we brought the buddy heater too. That's just a compliment wherever the wood stove falls off. Give me time to get it going once again. I got some unique wood here with me. Let's see. I found these down in Missouri by Truman Lake when I was camping with my sister. But these burn very hot and much longer than a typical piece of wood will. I can put 4 of those into this stove and it will last a solid 3 hours of nice heavy heat before it starts fading away. So well worth the investment at $5 a bundle. Can have at least about 6 hours worth of heat, in every single one of those packs in the stove here. So well worth it. And more than enough to get started. More than enough to get through the night here. So the Naturehike tent is freaking huge. This is just as big as my Kelty, maybe a couple feet more, a few inches wider, I should say, in every direction. And it's much taller too. It's a solid 6.5, so it's plenty of headspace in there. And if we can't tell, this middle panel here, it goes all the way around. That's all one giant pocket. Plus you got these little corner pockets here and that little last triangle as well. That too is a pocket. So chock full of pockets out here, okay? And got a little firebox kit here. I'm experimenting. I might get a bigger one. I'm trying to find like the ultimate hot stove box that I can grab and put all the tools that I need in. I got it kind of split up between 2 boxes right now and I don't like that. But either way, we are good to go. We are in here. We are in here. I'm only staying the night, so it's definitely overkill for a single night's worth of camp, but ain't that pretty? That right there makes it all worth it. Wow. So I'm very excited to be here, definitely in these weather conditions even. This is about as best weather test you're going to give a tent like this. Between the back and forth between the rain, the snow, plus we got the hot tent going. It's very windy out. But we're staked in. We got every line out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me show you one thing I've done that did not come with this tent originally. So this is a light, I think it's a 9-ounce canvas. It's just a painter's drop cloth, but it's big enough that it covers from the bottom wall all the way to the top. And the reason I did that is because of how this tent is set up. It can be a little, doesn't trap heat in as well. With the fly and the mesh together. When I first used it, I tossed a comforter up here and it wasn't quite big enough to come all the way down to the walls. It did work well enough though. So this, even though it's not a comforter, it is basically blocking most of the airflow with the wind, and it should do a really good job of holding in the heat just a bit longer, keeping me warmer. and it has a little mood, little attitude or something like that. And it actually takes it up to the next level, I think. So, and I'm glad this is what I went with. I looked at mover blankets. I thought about even larger comforters, even thicker, heavier canvas. But this is like right in the sweet spot. So took my time, luckily, and I would suggest anyone using this for winter camping, think of something like this, an added layer of to help with just a little bit of insulation. Buy an extra 20-30 minutes worth of heat while you figure out if you're going to crawl out of the bed or deal with it for the night, huh? Found this little foldable grill grate that it's been years since I've used it. I figured it would and certainly worked as a perfect shelf, a catch-all, to hold the little fan here, help get this heat dispersed a lot better. So that's really cool. And it is super duper muddy out here. Just getting it everywhere. But boy, the new boots, they're performing. Nice and dry. Nice and dry. Alright, I'm gonna quit messing around. Came out here to hang out and chill, and I'm gonna do just that. So I think it's time to maybe cue up a movie, get a beer going, and do what I do best, mind my business. Stay tuned. All right, getting a little hungry. Did bring stuff for lunch, but I don't really want to make it, so toasting up some bread best I can. I might make some noodles here after a bit, but not too bad, actually. Kind of impressed. Bust outside real quick. This thing was smoking. Filling up the tent real quick. Evidently this had gotten real clogged. I'm trying a new spark arrestor with this stove. I'll show that to you at some point. It's outside now, so but I think that's the culprit ultimately. It happened to me the first time I used it. We're gonna remove it, see if we have any other issues rest of the night. Stay tuned. Random ingredient. This is all just some stuff I had left over at the house. Some mixed veg. Just some mixed veg. I wish I had some sort of soy sauce or something, but I didn't think to grab any of that. This is minute rice. Looks like I don't normally eat this, but just trying something new. I know it's meant for a microwave, so just trying to figure out some dinners inside the old hot tent. Well, that was a delicious dinner. I was actually kind of caught by surprise by it, as plain Jane as it was. And none of my seasonings worked other than the salt and pepper. The other ones I've had this little multi-seasoning packet so long that they've all hardened except for the salt and pepper. Not sure what that's about, but probably time I should throw that away. Huh? Tasty little meal though. Really, I'm glad I went through the effort. I wasn't going to do it at first, but now I'm very, very full and satisfied, so I'm happy that I did it. As I wind down yet another successful camping and adventuring season, I can't help but think about how appreciative I am of everyone out there who has liked and subscribed, who all the viewers, hell, even my last video is doing it, by my standards, amazing numbers. And that's just put me in the feels, man. It really is. It really is. I said it last week. I'll say it again. I just love doing this, and it's been a lot of fun capturing it on film and editing it and putting it out there. And it just is a thrill that anyone is bothering to watch it. So, all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. This is it. Got another adventure after adventure after adventure coming at you. Go ahead and go back to the old catalog and stay tuned on the future episodes coming down the pipeline. And with that, I'll say I think this is probably, I think I'm going to take the next few weeks off. I have some videos already planned to post, so I won't be, the channel will be active, but I'll not be posting any new camp videos over the next month. I really just want to take the next month to myself. I got a cabin adventure with my wife planned. And I just want to actually enjoy whatever bit of winter January is going to offer, all to myself. So I'll share a few clips here and there, and I'll be capturing some things. And come February, we'll share kind of what was happening in January. But by and large, January is going to be just a little bit of a slow month for me. Hopefully, this is posting on New Year's Eve, if not New Year's Day. So, who's splitting hairs here, huh? So hopefully this is actually my last video of the year. This might technically be my first video of the year. We'll see, huh? Comment down below which one it is, huh? Well, all right, folks. I think that is about the end of the evening here for me. Just about. I am going to crack into one more brew, cue up my movie here and watch a little bit more. Otherwise, here in just a bit, we're going to get the stove going real good, get it nice and packed up and roaring. I'm going to lay my pretty little head down, okay? So if nothing exciting happens between now and then, we'll catch you in the morning, huh? Stay tuned. Okay, cold and windy, a little bit of snow. That's a winter morning to wake up to. It is frosty out here. This is going to be a cold packing up of the campsite. I'll tell you what. Nonetheless, still very beautiful out here, though. I've only been out here one time before when it snowed, and I think I'm going to put a little link to that video here. My first hike out at Woodburn out here in Stevens State Forest. Was in the snow. It was beautiful. That was an incredible hike and a good time at the park there. So yeah, Stevens has always treated me well. Even on what is my coldest visit yet, it's working out. It's working out. I think it's time for a little coffee. I got most of the inside of the tent packed up. I'm gonna start getting the car together, huh? Stay tuned. All right, including the two pieces of glass, which is an upgrade from the last stove. This stove also has this little removable area here, which is great because on my last stove, this bowed bottom tin here would take 20 minutes to heat up and be whistling the whole time. Whereas now, we can just move this on over, set this right on top. It fits like a glove. Look at that. We'll have water boiling in just a few minutes. Look at that. Just a couple of minutes, maybe 3. Awesome. Love the new stove. Regardless of the smoke issues I had, I love the new stove. Tell you what, it never goes in the same way it came out, huh? It's not just what she said. Oh boy, what a mess. Super muddy camp. Luckily I got some tarps down, this moving blanket. Protecting the old floor here. An awesome tent though. I'm in the far back corner. Tons of space in this thing. Like I said, I got the canvas up here. So it's gonna look a little different than your average setup and what it should be. So other than that little extra layer, this bad boy here, pretty decent tent. I did manage to burn some damn holes in the thing already. Look at those, nasty, nasty. Did finally put the spark arrestor back on or the extra spark arrestor back on. I think that should work better now that I'm not using the extra pipes. I think the key here is going to be going to be getting this up off the ground, raising it 6 inches or so, maybe even the height of at least one of the pipes. Just would like that to be much further from the top of the tent. Less likely to get those holes in the future. But it works. She works. You ever wonder how you get rid of a stove that's still on fire? How do you get it out of here? We don't have time to wait another hour or 2 hours to let this thing cool down, so we got to get it going. So we do it carefully. There she goes. All right. That's huge, man. That's a big, big tent. Sun's feeling good. Only thing keeping me going, I'm out here doing this without a coat on. I'm sweating my ass off. I don't know if you guys saw this morning too, that little pond over here froze over overnight. That's how cold and windy it got. I think it was 50, 55, something like that yesterday. And now I think it's 10 degrees. Overnight, just like that. It's crazy how cold it is all of a sudden. Car started. Got a fresh new battery. Big shout out to Dave for all the jumps, huh? Well, all right. I'm gonna get this trash off my hood. There's a trash can at the opposite end of the campground here, so we're gonna check that out real quick. Get this out of here, or get this thrown away and we're gonna get up out of here. It's a beautiful camp spot. There's actually a ton right along the pond here that are just awesome little campsites. And how cool is that they provide trash service here? It's actually kind of hard to find these days, especially these deep wooded campgrounds like this. All right, folks. I suppose that's about the end of this trip here, huh? We appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. The likes, the subscribes. You know how it goes. Yet another adventure under the belt. Winter camping, more to come, specifically in February. So stay tuned. Got more adventures coming at you 2026. Everyone have a wonderful new year. And remember, love each other. Deuces.